even if you don't want to start a business, but if you want to change your mindset towards things, towards few habits that you have acquired in this world, you should definitely give this book a try. It's going to change your mindset altogether, because this book is coming from experience. It's not a fluky book. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am Anushka, and in this video I'm going to share my opinion on a book which is highly recommended by a person I adorantly follow on YouTube, and that is Ankur Warikoo. And the book which he recommends is Rework. Now this is a book he says that he's gifted to innumerable people, so I gifted it to myself and read it, and I have so many thoughts to share about this book. I mean, before I bought this book, I had no clue that this book is purely a business book. But what I like about this book, and I'm sure what Ankur likes about this book, is that neither it, builds up on those traditional business rule, nor does it validates those business rules. Instead, it tosses all those traditional obsolete rules and just kills them and presents to us that those are all just myths. They are things we should not believe at all. And it's not something that's fluky, that someone is saying inadvertently, but the authors themselves have followed these rules and have made a business which is successful. It's coming from experience. So first of all, let me reflect on the fact that how clear, concise and easy this book is to read. Of course, the authors are of the opinion that quality matters over quantity, because the chapters are so short, either 1 or 1.5 pages, and each and every chapter has something of value to offer to you. That's what I liked. It's very fast paced and it's quite gripping. It's unlike other business boring books. There are so many chapters and there are topics, and then there are sub chapters. The first topic, which took me by surprise because it was also the first topic in the book, that is takedowns, like undoing the things which we have learned since the beginning. The first chapter in that is, I'm going to be reading from the book, is ignore the real world. Now we've all obviously heard that would never work in the real world. But to this, after reading this line, that is, the real world isn't a place, it's an excuse. It's a justification for not trying. It has nothing to do with you. And I felt guilty after reading this line, that yes, it's quite true. Sometimes I don't do things and just say that it's not gonna work in this world. The world is this way, the people are this way, but I just don't try doing things. And this one made me feel guilty. The second chapter is learning from mistakes is overrated. And I had not thought about it, but after reading it, I felt like, yes, this is true. We have taken failures now very easily, because some people we look up to just say that it's okay to fail and failure is part of success. But what he says here is, evolution doesn't linger on past failures. It's always building upon what worked, so should you. So yeah, the third chapter, okay, I'm not gonna read a lot, but this third chapter is a topic which I totally believe in, and I follow this, and that is planning. But what author says is, planning is guessing, and I was struck. We don't know if it's gonna happen or not. It's just a guesswork, especially in the long term. When we say that what's your 5-year plan or your 10-year plan, it's just a guess. So yeah, obviously there are so many things that this book talks about. There are so many different chapters. I want to share a small thing, that is what I feel like. Before reading this book, I wanted someone to validate my thoughts. Because when I was working for a few months in corporate, because that was my first job, I was little surprised how corporate work. I mean, why aren't we focusing on quality? Why are we just focusing on work, on just facts and on just figures? Why aren't we doing something with feelings? And then my senior told me, like, one of the like really senior person told me that that's how business work. When you're small, you think you do your business with feelings, but when you grow, you have to adapt towards certain rules. You have to do certain things which are like business like, which are corporate like. And I was like, okay, maybe that's true. I don't know. I don't have that much of experience, but I felt like if I do something on my own, I won't stick to these rules. I'm not sure if I was able to convey it in the right manner, but hopefully you got it. And that's just a small story. You could have skipped it, it doesn't matter, but I just wanted to share it. Last but not the least is inspiration is perishable, and this is something which I have experienced. My previous channel was something I was so inspired to do, but that is something that I don't feel inspired now to do. I don't want to do the same things which I wanted to do when I was a teenager, and at that time I wanted to do it like a career wise, like professionally, but now I feel like no, I don't want to do it. And this is what it says: inspiration is perishable, ideas are immortal. What doesn't last forever is inspiration. Inspiration is like fresh fruit or milk, it has an expiration date. Inspiration is a magical thing, productivity multiplier, a motivator, but it won't wait for you. Inspiration is now a thing. If it grabs you, grab it right back and put it to work. Yeah, that's it. I mean, really, I highly recommend this book too. It's such a great read, very, very easy to read. And even if you don't want to start a business, but if you want to change your mindset towards things, towards few habits that you have acquired in this world, you should definitely give this book a try. It's going to change your mindset altogether, because this book is coming from experience. It's not a fluky book. So yeah, go for it. And I really enjoyed reading this book, and I'm sure I'm gonna read one chapter or the other like every alternate day, because I really want to stick to the values this book is teaching, and because I relate to it. And that's it with this video. I hope you liked this video, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then don't forget to like this video. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. I need more subscribers. I mean, I don't say this a lot. If my subscribers know this, that I don't say that please subscribe to my channel, because I don't like saying it. But now I want subscribers. Please subscribe. And yeah, what I really always say is please comment down below, because I love replying to your comments. I mean, I feel connected. So yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment down to my channel, and I'll see you later with another video. Bye bye.